What's up, my friends? This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talambam, Cebu, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where you from? Hey, today I want to talk to you about what do you do in case of brownout in the Philippines. Yeah, man. What do you do in case of a brownout in the Philippines? Yeah. Woo, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is the country where many people come, and they come for various reasons. Now, for those of you that are here for the first time, I'd like for you to click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where people come all the time. And one of the things that is highly unexpected when they come here is brownouts. Yeah, brownouts, man. You said, Bobby, wait, man. You know, Bobby, what you talking about, man? Brownout. I don't know what you mean. What you mean, brownies? No, man, you talking no brownies, man. Dude, I'm talking about some brownouts, man. You know, when your lights go out for a little while and stay off and down, that happens very, very often here in the Philippines. And so today, I'm going to give you some things to do to be aware of it, when it happens, what to do, what not to do, and so that you can understand that it is a common occurrence. It is a common occurrence here. And when things happen, you want to be ready for it, you know, because you don't want to be caught sleeping on the job. You don't want to be caught unexpected, okay? So, okay, Lisa D says she don't want you to show y'all some stuff. We got it out. So I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be very careful about how I rotate the camera. But I'm going to show you Tuba Queen over here right now. What? Tuba Queen! Everybody say hi to the Tuba Queen. Say hi, Lily. You want some tuba? She looking for tuba, y'all. Anyway, whenever there is a brownout, and we just got off, this thing about it, y'all. We just got off of the longest brownout we've had in this location. We're here in Talambam, and normally the brownouts here are very, very far apart, right? And when they come, when we get one, it's like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes at the max, and they're back up. But this brownout, I couldn't get no work done, man. It was almost like an all-day brownout. It just came back on. I couldn't get any work done at all. I'm sort of disturbed, but you know, it's part of the thing. You know, it's part of the process. It's part of what happens in the Philippines. Brownouts are very, very frequent here. In particular, it is also based on where your area is. It's more frequent in other areas, some areas than others. Okay, but we're fortunate in that this is probably the fourth brownout we've had all year, maybe fourth or fifth. But this has been the longest we've had all year as well. Now, when we were in Mabolo, which is a little province not too far from here, it's about maybe 20 minutes. We had brownouts almost every day, and I was not happy there. So that's why one reason why we were like, when we got here and didn't notice any brownouts, we were like, yeah. But today, that changed my whole attitude about brownouts again in this area. Because we got the longest brownout ever. I couldn't get no work done, man. You know, I'm sitting up there. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, I'm going to tell you some things that you should do when you do get engaged in a brownout. Whether you're coming over here as a tourist or whether you're coming over here to live long term like I am, you need to be aware of brownout. Because even if you're in a hotel, man, brownout's going to happen. And so if you're in a hotel and a brownout happens, the lights are going to flicker, because hotels, the good thing about hotels is that they have generators, okay? Backup generators. So if your lights go out or whatever, it's going to take a few minutes, maybe a second, couple of seconds, whatever, and it's going to say, it's going to, and then the lights kick in, backup generator kicks in. So you're good in a hotel. The malls have somewhat of a backup generator. Some malls don't. So we were in the mall, they didn't have a backup, nothing. When the lights went out, everybody was scrambling and trying to lock the door. They didn't want nobody to take the small ball, strip ball. But most of the major malls do have lights, backup generators, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Whenever you get into a brownout in the Philippines, first thing you want to do, make sure you do not what? Panic. Yeah, you don't want to have a panic attack, man. Slow your butt down. It's gonna be all right, man. If you're in a hotel, stay in your room. Okay, Casanova? And you with your lady? Look at her. What's going on about him? She said, I don't know. But stay in your room. Okay, keep calm. contact the front desk, or they'll probably contact you. More than likely, they will have a backup generator. Okay, so if you're in a hotel, lodging house, something like that, usually they'll have a backup generator, so you don't have to panic about that. All right, now if you are in a home, if you're in an apartment, if you're in a residence, there's some things you want to do. Number one, you want to do not panic again, but you want to make sure that you go outside. Okay, because you have to go outside and see what's going on. It could be most of the time when there's a brownout here, everybody's going to congregate outside, and we chit chat. We have sometimes they have a little party, man. Hey man, what you your little party over here, party over there. But it's a social time for a lot of Filipinos, and they play games, they play cards, whatever, with flashlights, whatever, until the lights come back on. Okay. So don't panic, man. Just chill. Try to relax. And what you want to do, some things you can do in case to help you when you do get a brownout, is to, number one, have some batteries, flashlights, batteries, and stuff available. Candles are good. We've got candles here, and I'm telling you this, man, I had about 10 powered lights, solar power lights. Maybe about 5 or 6. But anyway, we couldn't find one of them. I don't know where. Lisa D done gave them away. That's what I think. I think she gave them away. But I said, where the lights we bought? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think she gave away. But anyway, we couldn't find out. So guess what we did, y'all? Guess what we did? We used our cell phones. Most cell phone apps will usually have, most cell phones usually have a flashlight app on it. And if you don't have, on the Android Play Store, Google Play Store, you can download the flashlight app to turn your cell phone into a flashlight. If you don't have anything else, your cell phone will get you through the darkness, okay? It will get you through the downtime and the dark time. That's what we did. We turned our cell phones on. Thank goodness they were charged. That's why you should always keep your battery, your mobile phones, devices charged when you're in the Philippines, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know when you're going to have a power outage, and you want to be prepared for when that happens. Okay, so everything came back up, man, but my time is shot. I can't do a whole lot now. All my plans are gone up. Boom. That brownout just messed it up. So me and Lisa D just chilling. She just getting on her phone now. She doing her thing. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Double queen. She was bored for a long while, but she's okay now. She's got her faithful Samsung. What you got? Samsung something? What you got? She got a J7 Samsung, and she's okay now. Me, I wanted to talk to my people, let y'all know what's happening, let y'all know what we doing in Brownout, man. And it's not that bad. And usually, if you're in a bad area and you have it every day, you need to move. You need to move, man, because it ain't gonna change. It's not gonna change no time soon. Move. That's what we did. We was in Mabolo, man. Every other day was like a Brownout. Sometimes it was like 10 minutes long, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 6, sometimes a whole day. I'm serious, man. Sometimes my food would go bad in the refrigerator, because of the brownout. So I don't, if you move into the Philippines full time, that is one thing you need to consider. You will run into outages, power outages. They call them brownouts here, and it's not a fun situation. In addition to the fact that it's hot, man. When you're in a brownout, you want to open up all your windows. You have your AC on. The AC is going to shut down like boom, like a drum. Open all your windows, and if you have to, even open your doors. Most Filipinos have a open door system here. What do you mean, Bobby? What you mean? Open door. What you mean? Open door, man. You know what an open door is? Open the door. Open the doggone door. When I was coming up, man, I was a kid, man, and everybody in my little area, my little city, they had their door. We had our door open, except when we get ready to go to sleep at night, the door was shut, locked up. But that's what they still do that here in the Philippines. Most people in the Philippines have an open door policy. So the door's always open from the time they get up until the time they go. Now, when they go to bed, they do lock them. But that's what you want to do. If you get your house clean, if you have a front door and a back door, open both doors and all your windows, and the house will start to get ventilated. The air will come through there. But the only problem is with that, opening your doors, you're going to have a lot of bugs, man. You're going to be ants. It's going to be flies. It's going to be ticks. It's going to be mosquito bites. You're going to have a lot of stuff coming in there. That's why one thing I didn't like about the Philippines when we first got here, man, when I first started living out here, is the doggone bugs. I mean, every time I turn around, it's a big old fly or mosquito. I said, look here, I'm out. And that's what we were practicing. When Lisa D got here and I got here, there was no AC here. There was no AC in the windows. There was no air conditioning downstairs. Nothing. We didn't even have a fan when we first moved here. So we've got some fans, and the fans turned out to be like nothing. That's how you think I'm kidding, man. That's how hot it was in here. The fans, we had 3 fans, and we still was popping sweat everywhere. Chapaya, chapaya. We see who could pop the most sweat. Chapaya. but we finally, and that didn't help us at all. When we finally got AC up in here, man, we had to get some AC. You come to the Philippines, man, you rent your house or you move in a house, don't forget about the AC, okay? Don't be cheap. Oh, well, maybe we're gonna be all right, you know. We just get a little fan, man. You know, open the door, you know. You're gonna be sweating like an old man. Oh, give me a handkerchief. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm telling you, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth your peace of mind. It's not worth your health and your body. You don't want to be all hot up in heat, and then you go to bed in heat. I can't sleep in heat. I can't. I have a hard time sleeping in heat. And so, get you some AC if you're moving out here full time, man. You need it. In every room in your house. If you have to get a window AC, get your window. But we got the split type downstairs, which is the kind that just runs through the wall. It's in the wires and everything. The lines run through the wall. And then upstairs, we got the window air type. Air ones, window type, which you put in the window. But you got to have air when you come out here. And don't get you a car without AC. A lot of expats make the mistake. I'm giving me a car, and they go buy a used one, no AC. Come on, man. You're going to burn up out here. I'm from Georgia, so I knew better than buy a car with no AC. Every time we went about 4 or 5 people. I said, you got AC? No. You got AC? No. You got AC? Yeah. I said, let's talk. Yeah. I'm trying to find someone with AC, baby. I'm not gonna come out here and burn up. Now, when you move to a foreign country, you don't want to live in lower quality than the quality of life you had from where you came from. Okay, that was my thing. I'm not going to live worse than where I came from if I'm going to move to the Philippines. I want to live on the same level or higher. And so far, I've managed to actually managed to live higher, a little bit higher than the level I was, you know? So I am very, very grateful for where I am and what I'm doing and living in peace. That's what all right, Round Train, Bobby, let's say One Nation, I die. We're going to see who we got up in this house today. And we ain't going to be long with y'all, man. We're going to chit-chat. Let's go. Who we got? Round Train, Bobby, let's say One Nation, I die. Who we got? Look at who we got. Rhythm Girls, what's up, man? He said, what's up, brother? What's up, Love Train? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Love Train's all right. Everything is all right, uptight, and all right. You remember that song? Everything is all right, uptight. You remember that song, man? Back in the day. That's who we got. Round Train, Bobby, let's see. Sincerely, L, how you doing, my dear? She said, we usually use Gacetta in my province when it's Brownout. Gacetta? What's Gacetta, Lizzie?
Gacetta is just like a lump, and then there's a gas.
Or oil lamp. Or Gacetta means oil lamp. They use a lamp that has gasoline in it. Not gas. It's not gas. Kerosene. She talking about a kerosene lamp. That's what Lee said. She used a kerosene lamp. You know, back in the day, sincerely, I mean, I'm showing y'all my age. Guess what? That's what we did too. When we didn't have lights, we had kerosene lamp. And then we had to be careful with the kerosene lamps because the kerosene lamps were easy to tip over and would cause explosion and cause fire. So we finally got up. You know, we finally.
And then when you're under to the lamp, your nose will be dark.
Your nose gonna be dark? What do you mean?
Dark because of the smoke.
Smoke from the lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At least he said when you in the lamp and the Gacetta, your nose gonna be dark after because the smoke from the lamp darkens the smut from the lamp darkens your nose. But yeah, man, we had kerosene lamps when I was a kid. We didn't have all that much because we got lights. We had lights, but in between, sometimes we didn't have it. We had to use kerosene lamp. And so you have to be careful, man, because if you spill that kerosene lamp, it's like a big explosion. I remember one time we had one fire, but everybody got it put out pretty quick. But those things are dangerous. But that's the only problem with that. Round Train, Bobby, let's see, One Nation, Rhythm Growth, #1. Okay, we got the #1 honcho in the. I forgot to say who the first man up, man. Lindsay, why you let me forget? First man up in the house today, Rhythm James, Rhythm Ghost in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, I good to see ya. You know what, man? First man up, it makes a powerful statement about you. What does it say, Bobby? What does it say? I'm telling you what it says. It says that you want to be first. You're glad to be first. and you do what it takes to be first. And you strive to be the best at everything you do. That's what we have a number one mentality. And when you have a number one mentality, that means good things are coming your way. Okay? I know how to profile you, Jane Rhythm Go. I know the profile of a number one head honcho up. I know the profile of the first man up. All my first man up have a number one mentality. They want to be number one. They want top notch. They don't like nothing cheap. They don't like nothing that's nasty. They want the best, and they want to be number one. And it's okay, man. I'm the same way. I got that number one mentality. Good to see. Hey, guess what, man? You know what? It can only be one number one, and you're it for the day. Number one honcho in the house. Jane Rhythm, Jane goes in his house. Good to see you, Jane. Round Jane Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Robert Lee. Robert Lee. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Comment of sincerely.
Huh? What?
She have another comment.
Okay, she said I missed. Oh, I gotta go back. I gotta go back up. She said, and with Colombo, a mosquito net to protect you from mosquito bite. Okay, I don't know about Colombo. You know about Colombo?
Mosquito net.
Okay, I never had a mosquito net, so I don't know nothing about that one there. But you would definitely need one out there, especially in the province, man. Mosquitoes
We
big.
have that also.
Huh?
We have that also.
Okay, she said we had that off. That means she got one in her province. But mosquitoes out here, man, they like little cats. They're big, man. They're huge. I don't know. You don't want to get bit by a mosquito. You do not want to get bit by a mosquito out here in the province. But you're going to be feeling it for days. Days are like a drill, man. They drill down in and suck that blood out of you. Hey, who we got? Roger, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Robert Lee. He said, greeting, Bobby Lee Lizzie. Oh, baller. Hey, man, we doing good, Robert. How you doing, my brother, from another mother? We doing good, man. We just got through a long, drawn out brownout, and we're feeling all right. All right. We're trying to recover. We're trying to get back warm. Cool. We're trying to get ourselves together, and we're trying to get relaxed, ready to go bed and get a good night's sleep, get up in the morning, do our thing, you know. But brownouts, they just take the steam out of you, man. They change the whole day. They change your whole situation, your whole outlook, because you can't do nothing when you don't have no cool air, you don't have no lights, man. You're like, what is this? But you know, in the U.S. we do have brownouts there as well, but not as frequent as they do in the Philippines. All right, who we got? Roger, Bobby Lazy. James, he said, working my way back to the Cebu. Okay, hey man, it's a matter of time. You saw the video I did, right? It's gonna be coming up. I gave y'all a video a few days ago about Cebu has allowed Filipinos, right, to go out the country on non-essential tasks. So they want to go to leisure, to the USA, whatever, they can go. You know, you get their passports, get their visas and everything, they're ready to go. So that's a big step. The next step will probably be letting inbound international come in. That's probably going to be the next big step. And what I'm going to, as soon as we get to that point, guys, I'm going to raise the roof on that one. I'm going to say, hey. I don't say y'all will notice as quick as I see it, man. Because I'm trying to stay on top of this stuff. I know y'all want to get back. James got a fiance, hey, man. And Irene said, James, when you coming home, honey? I don't know, baby. He said, you need to come home, James. I'm waiting on you, James. Irene's waiting on James. She's a sweet young lady, man. All right, James, Bobby, let's see who we got. He said, no degree for, no dengue for me. Good advice, sincerely. Yeah, the dengue, man. Y'all know dengue, right? You get a mosquito bite out here, you could get the dengue, man. Dengue fever, look it up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it, baby. Google it. Dengue fever will put you under, man. 6 feet under. That's the bad, man. I mean, kids get it out here. More than a lot of people get it. Especially, it's more happening in the province than anywhere else. But if you get it, and you're going to be in some trouble till you get to the treatment. You don't get no treatment, you're going to be under. But you have to watch out for a lot of stuff out here. But if you're in a nice area and you keep very clean, the thing about keeping from getting sick in the Philippines is being cleanly. Don't come out here, don't bathe. Don't come out here and do that crazy stuff. Bathe, alcohol, keep yourself clean. And then, because dirt don't diseases like dirt, right? Viruses, they like dirt. And so if you're clean, that's half the battle right there, right? Keep yourself clean. That's why Lisa D, man. I tell you how Lisa D do. She take a bath. Guess how many times she take a bath? I take a shower 3 times a day, baby. 3 times. Well, she ain't take but she gonna take 2 today. But one cause she couldn't take the noonday shower because we had I ain't take her the shower. Anyway, she gonna take 2 today. But I take it once a day. But I wash up at night before I go to bed, and I put alcohol on my body. Yeah, keep my dirt off, keep the germs and stuff away. I ain't crazy, man. I'm in the Philippines. Let's go. Who we got around train Bobby Lacey, One Nation? Who we got? Sandy Man, what's up, man? Okay, what's up? He said, Bobby D, what's going on? Hey, man, I'm trying to recover from brownout itis. I had a brownout itis. We had a brownout, the longest brownout I've ever had since we've been in this location, and it was sickening. I was popping sweat everywhere, man. We didn't have, we had to get some food, but she didn't cook, and she couldn't see the cook, right? Oh, man, it was a nightmare, man. I couldn't get no work done, man. I couldn't get no work done. You know me, I'm a workaholic, man. I got to work, baby. That's how I do to make me feel like who I am. I work it, baby, work it. You know, and when I can't work it, baby, work, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna whine it, baby, whine it. No, but it didn't make me feel so good, you know, inside. It made me feel bad. But it's over now, and I'm happy. Are you happy? Are you happy out there? I'm happy. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby D, Lisa D. Robert Lee. He said, Bobby D, does Lisa D know anything about Deep Log City in the Lower Del Norte? I might have spelled some of it wrong. Lanao? Do you know anything about Deep Log City?
Part of Mindanao. I don't know.
She says it's part of Mindanao, but she doesn't know very much about it. Do you have people there? You have a girlfriend there, or you planning to move there, or you want to know some information? I can research and get some information if you need it now. Just let me know. I'll tell you what the lowdown is there, what the weather is. I'll tell you how many foreigners are there. If it's a foreigner spot. I've heard of Deep Log City. It's a very small province, small little city. It's not that big. So if you're into small town life, it might float your boat. But if you're not, man, you better move on to the next level. You know, I wouldn't suggest anybody. If you're a city guy like me, I like to sit tight, baby. Okay, don't give me that farm life. Green Acres is the place for me. Farm living is life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside. That's not me. I'm not the Green Acres guy, okay? I'm like Georgia Gabor. Remember Georgia Gabor? Georgia Gabor, she said, no, York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Give me that Park Avenue, baby. That's what I like. Sit tight. Yeah, but if you're a city guy like me, man, don't go to no small town province because you're going to get bored and it's not going to be for you. All right, if you're a small town guy, you're a farmer type guy, you might be all right because you ain't gonna see nobody, but you're gonna see grass, you're gonna see hay, you see cows and pigs, and you're gonna smell all that poop they do all day long on the farm. Like you and me, I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that on a daily basis. I don't mind. Now every now and then, me and Lisa D, we go up to the province and spend a little day or so at her people, a house up there, or she got a house up there. I don't mind that, but don't give me no more than a day. Number one, the internet sucks out there. I can't get nothing done. And number two,
She don't want to use your restroom over there.
I don't like that restroom, man. This is an outhouse. They got outhouses. Out. You know about a regular? You know how a restroom is in the USA? You ain't gonna see that, buddy. And it's outhouse, man. And I don't like all that. Anyway. If you're a small town guy, you might like it. If you're not, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, we got Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? Sandy Man. He says, Sandy Man, hi there, my dear. How are you today? James, he said, stop it. Sound like Irene Lamau. he tried to laugh my butt off. He's talking about Irene. That's what Irene said. James, when you come home, James, I'm waiting for you, James. You know, you got to see me. I got to see you close up and personal, James. I'm tired of this, James. Every time I turn around, James, I got to talk to you on the phone. I want to touch you. I want to reach out and touch somebody. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody. You know, she want to reach out and touch you, man. Come on, man. Come on home, James. Come on home. Who we got? Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Cecilia, she said, hello to Mr. Confident. Zan the man, my dear. Zan the man, what's up, man? You say, what is brownout? Is it being electricity? Is losing it? Yes. When your lights go out, everything that's run by lights is out. Brownout, baby. Brownout. You got nothing. You got nothing, man. And you can't even see your hand. It's dark. How dark it is out here? You can't even see your hand. You put your hand out there. Where's my hand? You see nothing but darkness. Brownout. And so
What's
it's.
the difference between brownout and blackout?
Who said that?
What's the difference? Me.
Say it. You tell me what's the
No,
difference.
you said.
Brownout, blackout. A blackout is everything, the whole city down. A brownout is a certain section down, okay? So it's a certain section, the whole entire city was down out. That was not a blackout. It was a brownout, okay? Did you get it, Lisa? Do I need to do some more talking about that? Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, to tell them, congratulations, our rhythm goes. No worries. Nowadays, because there is a mosquito repellent. Yeah, they got a repellent in the USA called Off. Y'all ever heard of Off, OFF? You spray that on you, that'll help you, but I haven't seen any of that out here. But they probably got some other type that Sincerely knows about.
Off lotion.
Off lotion?
Yeah.
Okay, she said, DCD says it's an off lotion here, so I didn't know about that. Anyway, Robert Lee, what's up, brother? He said, appreciate that, Bobby D. I am a city boy, too. Nah, man, Dip Law ain't gonna work for you, man. Dip Law, if you city boy like me, man, ain't gonna work, man. You gonna be tired, of not doing nothing, sitting up there, looking at each other all day. And then sometime, if you go to if they don't have McDonald's, they may not have McDonald's, no fast food there. You have to go sometime 20, 30 minutes away just to get to the closest Jollibee. Don't want to do it, man. Don't want to do it. Round Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. We got Sincerely. Oh, Robert Lee said visiting countryside sounds okay, but not stay long term. Right, you don't want to do that, man. Sandy Man said, Bobby, you're not a Green Acres guy. No, you're a moving on up to the east side kind of guy. Don't me, man. Like George and Weezer. Ain't nobody telling me we're going to be easy. I'm moving on up, man. Like George and Weezer to the east side. I ain't playing that. Robert Lee said, appreciate it. Okay. Sincerely, when it's brown, also be ready to fan, either hand fan or the Jordan. Yeah, I had a hand fan. What the hand fan at, Lisa D? I had a hand fan. I said, Lisa D,
Under the pillow.
I need some air. And she got me a hand fan. See my hand fan right here? I said, I need some air. I'm hot. I'm about to burn up. And that's what I was doing till the air came back on, man. It did hit the spot, though. It kept me from blowing up. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Michael Coffee, need some coffee. What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? Good to see ya. You said, Bobby, Lisi, Bobby, hello. Province areas, Medellin, Bugu, and see what it's like farmlands in the USA. Yeah, man, it's country land, man. My papa, which is Lisa's dad, he has a farm there, and he plants corn mostly and other vegetables. And this year, the corn was messed up. Worms ate it up. So usually they eat off that corn all year, you know. They store it and eat it. That's how they don't buy food that much. They eat the stuff they grow. But the main thing they grow, the worms ate up. So they were so happy that we had the ability, the Love Train family, put together and gave food to that area. They were very, very appreciative of us helping them out. And they want us to come back out there, but I said, nah, we can't. I said, it took too much for us to get out there because that was like a 4-hour drive, almost, but 3.5-hour drive. And it's too much, the maneuvering we had to do to get out there with the lockdown. You had to go through all these checkpoints. It's too much. So maybe when all of the checkpoints and stuff are out, we can go back out there. But right now, no, we're not going to go back there. But on Christmas time in December, we're going to be having another food drive. And we're not sure. At least they have decided which way we're going, but it won't be Medellin. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, under a glue. Who we got? Robert Lee. He said, Bobby Lee, is there a way to get to a generator installed at your home? Sure. Yeah, you can get a generator. I was thinking about doing it, but we don't have a lot of brownouts here, so it wouldn't be worth me getting a generator here because it'd be just usually wasteless. But you can go to any hardware store out here, man. Ace, they got True Value out here. They got an Ace hardware store out here and a lot of other mom and pop hardware stores. You say, I want a generator. And then you tell them the kind you want, and they'll get it to you. and then you just have to get somebody to put it in for you. It's no big deal. They'll probably usually have store recommendation of who the technician to put in for you, or it may be something that give you self instructions that you can put it in yourself. But yeah, generators. A lot of people from the foreigners, they come out here. They don't like the brownouts, and they do generators. So, but fortunately for us, well, with this one exception, our brownouts have not been very much out here, not very long as well. But I'm gonna see if it keep on like, if I get one every other day like this, I'm gonna get me a generator. I ain't playing that game. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got? Lamont. What's up, Lamont? Taylor May. What you doing, man? How you alright? He said, hello, Bobby Lee. Hey, man, what's up? Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee. One name, Robert Lee. Backup power. Yeah, man, you need some backup power. Just like for those of you guys that have computers. You know, I had a whole big network in my home one time. I was doing some home business, and I had a network. I had about eight computers set up. And I had to get a generator. I had to get a backup generator, power control generator, because when the computers went out, my business went. I couldn't make no money, so I had to have a backup. So yeah, you need a backup generator, man. Michael Coffee, he said, Lisa D and Bobby, hello. You have to get used to the chicken roosters yelling and screaming, pigs and goats and dogs and cats. And the problem is, yeah, man, you find a lot of that stuff you said is already in the city too. A lot of chickens and roosters are already out here. Now they don't see a lot of goats in the city and a lot of pigs, but chickens, roosters, dogs, you're gonna find that out right here. I mean, we have that every day. But in the province, it's even more of it. And they have cows, whoa, all night long, and then in the morning, whoa. But yeah, you have to get used to that stuff, especially if you're going to live in a province like. Now, one of my buddies, what's his name? He coming back in December. He's going to get married, and he's moving to, what's the name of that city?
South Cebu.
He's going to move to a city in South Cebu, and he's going to be living with his wife, and they live in a very small province. He went down there to see how it was going to be. He said, man, he's from Philly. He's from Philly. He said, man, Bobby D, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I said, what you talking about? He said, man, it ain't nothing out there but land and cows and grass, and I don't know. I said, man, you going to be all right? He said, I'm going to try it. Well, he said he want to try it. He's going to build a house. He's going to build a house because the house she have now is maybe, I think he's thinking it's a little bit too small for them. So he's actually going to build a house out there for them. And she has some grown children. They might live with him too. But anyway, he chose their life. I said, man, you're a strong man to do that. Ryan Train, Bobby, let's see who we got. John Johnson, how you doing, John? Big John in the house, Big John in the house. What's up, man? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, what about a solar power system? Very good question, John. That tells me you're a thinking man. I like thinking people. Yeah, man. Some people out here do have solar power systems that get the solar panels. And in fact, John, you know what, man? You ain't gonna believe this, but Lisa D and I were just talking about that. We said that we want to get a solar panel in the ceiling, that we won't have to be dependent upon the light company to give us light. There you go. You hear what she said? We can save energy. Yeah, we can save energy as well. But there are some companies out here that do offer it. I haven't checked on the pricing yet, but it looks like it's probably about 100,000 or more pesos. But it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not dependent upon the light company, and you save money at the same time. Because you can power your own house better than any company out there can. You know what your needs are more than the light company, right? So yeah, John, that's it, man. That's the thing of the future, and that's what Lisa D and I had just talked about. You can't believe it. We had just talked about getting it. Then we, Lisa, we talked about to get the solar panel.
Yeah.
Because she said her friend had one. All right, Ryan Train, Bobby, Lisa. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He's leading Bobby. Hello. From the condo I have in IG Park, Avita Towers. It takes about 3 or 4 hours to get to Medellin and Bogo problem. Yep, that's about right. It's a little bit closer to us because we're way further south than you are, north than you are. So it takes us about 3 to 3.5 hours. But 4 hours would be right for where you are in IT Park. Yeah, it's not far. It's not that far. And believe it or not, Michael, the ride is much better now because the roads have been paved. Most of the roads are solid pavement. Before, when my first trip there, The whole world was bumpy. Bum, 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 bum. I said, what's going on? Like, they can't fix these, bro. At least that's how it is. But then when the church they got in office, guess what? Cleared all them doggone roads. The road is smooth. There's only one patch. The patch when you right before Medillion or after?
Right before.
Right before you get to Medillion is a small patch, maybe about 20 minutes of driving. It's gonna be bum, 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 bum. But the whole ride after that, most of the ride is smooth sailing. You will be surprised when you do go back out there. Ryan Train Bobby D said to him, she said, see you soonest, Bobby D and Lisa D. All my bags are packed and ready.
Wow.
What? She's ready to go. You coming home? Come on home. We're waiting on you. Come on home. We want to see you. That's good. Good news.
Good to meet you, Sincerely.
Good news. We're waiting on you. Lisa D said, good to meet you, Sincerely. First time. Long time no see. We'll be happy to see you. And then, so she coming out here for Christmas. She got to bring some Christmas toy to her children. She gonna bring.
Army also.
Everybody coming home, man. And they coming home with happy hearts, and they're very healthy. So they still got a job. They'll go back after they have their Christmas vacation. And they're excited. We have some people, we have a neighbor next door to us. He is an OFW also. And he just came home. And we have a neighbor next to him that's also an OFW, and he just came home. So OFWs, this is the time of year that they come home. They try to get their vacations and stuff scheduled for the Christmas. And so they come home and they get in touch with the people, and they have an excellent Christmas. Then they got to go right back to the work. You lied it. All right, so good to hear that, Sincerely. Go ahead, glad for you. John, doing good. And you, hey, man, I'm doing good, John. Doing good, man. Doing better since we got out the Brownout where the light came back on. Doing even better now. Ryan Trey, about the One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, need anybody hot. Guys, man, it's way cheaper to live in the province areas than the city. If you like country living, from this my yeah, if you like the country living, it's okay. But you don't like, I told you, man, don't go down there. Go down there to visit, okay? But don't go down there to stay, live. What? Okay, she don't want me to show the blanket. I was laying on the couch with the blanket, but I catch me some Z's. She don't want me to show you a blanket. All right, yeah, man, but don't go down there to stay. I would say if you want to go to prom, like, go check it out. Because it's the respectable thing to do is go to your lady's house. Okay, wherever she live. If she live in Timbuktu and you come to see her, go see her parents, go see her friends, go see her relatives. See how she's living. That's respectable. You pay her respect. And the people that know her will respect you and her that much more because you took the time, shook the time, booked the time to make it to see her people. Do it, man. It's showing her respect and it's showing that you care. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Lamont, what's up, Lamont? Okay, I'm sorry. One. I done went too far down. Michael Coffey, he's a leasing Bobby. I got that one. John Johnson, he said, sometimes you receive a check back from the power company, depending on if you're still hooked up to them and they feed off your power. Okay, I didn't know that, John. I never had that happen to me, but that's a good thing. I didn't know that. Lamont, Rod, what's up? He said, so Ace Hardware in Philippines and same company. Yeah, Ace Hardware is here. True Value is also here as well. And you don't have to worry about hardware shops. They got tons of hardware shops that are mom and pop type hardware shops. You don't have to worry about that. But Ace and True Hardware are here, and Ace and True Hardware, you'll find them in the various malls. They have an Ace Hardware.
Home Builders.
Oh yeah, there's another one called Home Builders.
Home Depot.
No, they don't have no Home Depot here.
Savers Depot.
Okay, Home Depot is a company in the USA. They don't have that here. She's talking about a company with a similar name called Home Builders Depot. They're out here, but they're not, well, they're similar to the one in Home Depot in the USA, but they're not owned by them. It's totally different. But you don't have to worry about hardware stuff out here, especially if you go to the big city. If you go to the country, man, you're going to have to, you got to be scrambling to find anything. But anyway, man, I wanted to holler at you guys, see what was happening with y'all. Let y'all know we was under some Brownouts. We just got off the Brownouts, and I'm finna go down out. Over here gonna sleep out. Yeah. Anyway, this is Bobby D and the Tuba Queen.
Lisa D.
Saying take care
God bless.
and peace.